Alrighty, I think we're live right now. Okay. Yeah, we must be live now. Just help me confirm if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Just type a 1 if you can. If you can hear me loud and clear, just like type a 1 or something. Help me share the stream as well if you can. Let me send it to my platforms here. So we are back on the streams. Guys, type a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. Alright, just type a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. Let me see, is my sound okay? Guys, type a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, I think it's good. Just type a 1 if you can hear me loud and clear. I think it's good. I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I think the sound is okay. Alrighty. Alright guys, happy new week. Of course, the week started yesterday, but this is when I'm coming on the stream today. Yeah, happy new week guys. I'm looking at gold right now. Let me just show you what I'm looking at. Help me like and share the stream if you can. If you're joining on TikTok, just double touch the screen and then you can share. I think there's a button somewhere on the bottom or something. I must assume there is. Yeah, just help me do that. All right, so I'm looking at gold here. Okay, I was looking at this yesterday. I didn't get to take a trade pretty much because the price action didn't really play out as I thought it was. But this area of interest remains the same. If I take out this, because this is not really workable as of right now, it does look like now price is turning out a bit bearish. It could be headed down to this level. There's a level here on the left side. There's a level right somewhere here. Yeah, it could be headed there. It could be also filling up this gap. All right, you guys know about gap fills? Yeah, we could be as well filling up this this gap here. It looks like that's actually what's happening right now. So that's what it looks like. The stream looks clear and 4K Ultra HD. Okay, beautiful. Amazing. Thanks. All right, so this is a 50 minutes time frame. I was looking at the 4 hour time frame as well. I looked at the 4 hour. I looked at how candles are closing here. Bearish as they are, yes. We had 2 bearish candles. This one is turning out a bit bullish, but it can only push price higher if it breaks the recent high of the bearish candle. All right, yeah, I do think that price still can go a little bit down to somewhere here. All right, I do think that price can, yes, it can go down to somewhere here. That's like over 300 points from where price is. I do think that that could happen, but reporting to work now. We'll come and check you out. No stress, no stress, no stress, man, no stress, no stress. Help me like and share the stream, guys. If you're on TikTok and you're joining, just help me like and share the stream. And let's have a beautiful, amazing time. Yeah, let's have a... Okay, I'm trying to see where this is. Okay, there we go. There we go. We can hear you loud and clear. Beautiful. Morning, Mr. Nas. Hey, man, how is it? Yesterday was a bank holiday. Yes, most probably that's the reason why price was behaving as it was yesterday. Most likely because of that. It was a bank holiday yesterday. But I mean, markets were still open. You know, price was still moving and all that. It's just that it was a bank holiday. Otherwise, everything was just okay and things were moving. Pop out chart. Okay, there we go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Share, like the stream. Top. I'm gonna break down a couple of trades as usual, and then you guys can trade with me if you want to. Yeah, you guys can trade with me if you want to. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna share a couple of trades. I'm sharing one right now. It's gold. The highest level went to base off this range was went as high as these weeks here. But like I'm looking at where the area of interest is. There's a level of interest right there. Can you see that? Yeah, that's the highest level it went to. It created a resistance level right here. And it came down and it's now back in the range, right? Like if you're looking at it like based off a higher time frame. All right. Have you opened any positions? No, I haven't yet. I'll let you know if I do. All right. Yeah, we'll let you know if I do. I haven't opened any position yet. But again, if you check out like the 15 minutes time frame, right? It kind of looks like price might, maybe might come back for like a retracement or something. I don't know. Hey, my man, Yaga. How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? I see you on the stream, bro. How is it? I hope God is not killing you, right? I saw your TikTok and you were complaining about gold. Yeah. Hey, Yaga, bro. How is it? You good? Good to see you on the stream, man. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys check here, there's some sort of like a fib that we can stretch across this area. It aligns perfectly with this level here. I wouldn't be shocked if price closes above this 23 if it could extend a bit to here. All right. I wouldn't be shocked if something like this could happen. Let me show you. I'm dealing with gold lately. I'm just not rushing it anymore. Man, God is the best. It's something else now. Yeah. You guys be making money this month, though. You guys on the stream, you guys be making money this month. If you have, man, you must be a genius. I have been too, but not like the most money, to be honest. This month has been very, very slow for me. Yeah, and I have to admit that. It's been very slow for me. But, we'll catch up. We definitely will catch up. Yeah. We're definitely going to catch up. I've trouble with entries. I think you might need to read your candles a bit better. Probably if you're having any issues with entries and stuff. Yeah. You should do a stream with Yaga. Yeah. You guys drop 5 emojis if you think we should do a stream with Yaga someday. He's a brilliant trader. He is a brilliant trader. He's a good trader. You guys know him for comic, but he's a good trader. Some of you guys know him for comic and stuff, but he's a really good trader. Drop me 5 emoji. Hey bro, Joshua. I see Joshua as well on the stream. Shout out to Joshua. He's on the stream as well. You guys think we should do a stream with Yaga? Drop me 5 emoji if you guys think we should do that. Yeah, I do think that this could happen. I do think that this could happen. Or preferably if price closes bearish below Asian. Let me show you. If it closes below Asian sessions low, all right, then we could go bearish almost immediately. But if we don't, I'm seeing this structure that the market's creating here. It looks like we can pull back into this area. I'm gonna wait for that. Personally, I'm gonna wait for that. Yeah, I see the 5 emojis on YouTube. You guys want me to do a stream with Yaga? Yeah, I'll try to talk to him. Yaga, what you saying? If you're still on the stream. Yeah, one of these days we live trade. I did one with Joshua. Shout out to Joshua. He's on the stream. We've done a stream together at some point and it was amazing. Probably we'll do more. You guys go check out Joshua, follow him. Check out Yaga, follow him if you don't. Quite amazing traders. You guys learn a lot from these guys. How long did it take you to learn trading and do trade base? Do you trade based off ICT? Not really. I don't trade based off ICT. I trade just simple price action personally with a bit of some what how can I put it? With a bit of like like session involvement. Yeah, kind of like trading sessions and stuff. Yeah. I want to learn how to trade. Can you teach me? Yeah, send me a WhatsApp. There's a number here. Just send me a WhatsApp and I'll share my free course with you right away. Yeah, I'm gonna share with you. Yeah, God is misbehaving. It's just being gold. God is being gold. Same username on YouTube. Awesome. Yeah, yeah. Go check him out, guys. Yaga is a good trader. Go. Someone says God is gonna go long. Think so? Yeah, it looks like maybe if we can close above this area of interest that we have, all right, maybe it could go long if we can close above this area of interest. But if we don't, I think if it rejects anywhere here, it might go down, preferably. Yeah, I have a lot of waiting, to be honest. I haven't taken any trade this week. You can imagine. Yeah, not like I'm scared or something. I'm just taking my time, to be honest. I want to learn how to trade. Yeah, send me a WhatsApp. You want to learn how to trade? You're new here. You're joining for the first time. Send me a WhatsApp. There's a WhatsApp number right here. Can you see this? Can you see this? Yeah, right here. Send me a WhatsApp message right now. I'm going to share. I have a free course that I can share with you right away, so you can learn how to go about trading and stuff. Let's stop the screen, guys. Let's stop. Help me like and share. Let's get to 10K likes on TikTok now. Let's go. We can do that freaking stuff. Did you create this strategy or it's from your mentor? I created this strategy. I have people I learned from too, but like I came up with most of what you're seeing here. Yeah, I learned some things too from people, and I'll be very honest with you. It's just not wrong to learn things from people. You can't be a successful island. You don't know everything, and especially if you're getting trading for the first time, you're gonna learn from a lot of people, and you have to just try and see if you can do that. I'm expecting one more drop to around 45.10. That's what Yaga says. 45.15. Then I look for buy around that zone. 45.15. 45.15 is, I think, around here, somewhere around here. Yeah, probably that could be like a gap fill or something. Somewhere around here. 45.15. Yaga says he's thinking gold could go here first before we could push up. Yeah, it looks like we're still within this gap. If I look left, I wouldn't be shocked if it dropped right where it is and it came down to somewhere here too. I wouldn't be shocked if price did something like this. If it just immediately dropped to somewhere, let's say somewhere here. Let me push my screen back. If it dropped to somewhere here, I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, we'll see how we can capitalize off that if that happens. But I do think it could go even further to this level, preferably. We'll see. Looks bearish right now, but maybe it could retrace or something. I don't know. Yeah, just taking my time. Do you teach your strategy for free or you have a paid mentorship? I have both actually. I can teach you for free, but of course you want to learn everything in totality around how I trade. Because it's free, right? Yeah, you understand the word free. Free is you learn something to an extent. You want to learn the fullness of it. So if you want me to share my free strategy, which you see most of this stuff around it too, you could send me a message or something. Yeah, I'll put up like a Telegram channel as well. You guys can join that. Yeah, join the Telegram channel and see what we're doing. Check out what we're doing. I miss seeing you on the stream. Oh yeah, I just didn't come live yesterday. Did the Discord guys get the latest course? They were bragging about how good you have been. Oh yes, always, my man, always. I take care of my people all the time. Where's the value? Where's the fair value gap? I don't know. I don't trade fair value gaps, to be honest. Personally, I don't trade FVGs and all those stuff. The last digits of the number aren't showing. Really? Let me move it a bit. Let me move it. I think it's on TikTok or something. Let me just move it a bit. Let's move it a bit. I think it should show if I push it somewhere here. It's gonna show now. Yeah, it should show. Thanks for sharing the stream, guys. Share and like the stream. Let's go. We're almost hitting like 10K on TikTok. Yeah, I think the worst thing, the viewers have dropped because maybe of not being live for some time. I don't know. Do you trade on Exodus? Yes, I do trade on Exodus. FBG is basically an imbalance. Okay. Head of that. I made my bread in the Asian session. The candle that closed at around 0.215 caught a 1-to-3 risk ratio. Nice. I see what you did here, Charlie. I see what you did. Maybe you're talking about this candle here. I see what you did. I was going to be very inquisitive because if I look left, there was like an area of interest right on that same level. So maybe if you entered here, I don't know, but I was going to be very inquisitive because I was going to be hesitant rather. I think that's the word. I was going to be hesitant. Like just hesitate to take the trade and stuff. Yeah. Do you think markets will someday come to an end? No. This Forex thing is not ending anytime soon. Forex is not going anywhere. Not anytime soon. You trade Nasdaq? Yes, I do trade Nasdaq. Amazing work, sir. Anytime, brother. How can I join your Discord? Send me a WhatsApp message right now. Yeah, we live on YouTube as well. Yeah, if you guys, of course, if you want low latency, you might need to join TikTok. Okay, I notice TikTok has the lowest latency as possible. YouTube can lag a bit, you know, like just by a few milliseconds. I don't know. But like if you want like lowest latency, I realize TikTok is good. Like it's almost immediately. Yeah. So if you're on YouTube, you could join TikTok too, and you could. I mean, depends. If you want to join TikTok, you could. But yeah, the good part about YouTube streams is like when we're done with the stream, you guys can go back and rewatch it and learn something from that. So that's the reason why I do both YouTube and TikTok. I was doing Facebook as well, but Facebook has been giving me issues, man. It's been giving me a lot of issues. Yeah, we're just trying to figure out how we can solve these issues. Got confirmation already in sales. Okay, good for you. I'm not in any trade right now. Personally, I'm not in any trade right now. If I get a trade, I'll call it out for you guys here. Even yesterday, I didn't take any trade yesterday. I was just chilling and waiting for an entry, and it just didn't come to me. I always wait for an entry to come to me. I don't go about chasing. So yeah, if you check my VIP here, we didn't take a trade. I hope that I could update them like, guys, signal is coming based off what I was saying, but zero confirmation, no execution. Yeah, you can join the platform too by sending me a WhatsApp message. Hit me up. Hey bro, I want to join your VIP. If you're on YouTube, just smash the link that's pinned right now, and then you can join the VIP too. It's free. You don't pay anything. You're not paying me anything. You're just joining, and it's free. Yeah, I sent some cool trades in here. Yeah, we hit some losses as well here and there, but I sent some really cool trades in here. So the sell, I think we caught like over over 20 points on this one, and yeah, we catch quite decent points. 20 points is very decent. Yeah, if you check, I think I don't know how many points this was, but yeah, quite decent, very decent. It's been a decent month as well. Inside there, it's been a decent month. Yeah, God is pushing down. Yeah, I see that too. So it looks like if it doesn't close above this 23.6, yeah, there's a high probability it could rush from here. It maybe go down to the level that we're looking at. But personally, I'll be interested in taking sales if we close below Asian session, the Asian session low. Yeah, probably I would take maybe a sell there. We will see. How long have you been trading for? A couple years. Nothing too much. Gold is moving. Yeah, gold is moving. Gold is moving. Do you see yourself trading when you are in your 50s? No, I don't even wish that on anybody. In your 50s, you should have made enough money to just like, you know, relax and just cool off and just live based off whatever else that you accumulated. Bro, who wants to be sitting behind their screens at 50 years old? 50-year-old man behind their screen trading Forex. What the hell? I don't wish to do that personally. Okay? I don't wish to ever do something like that. I don't wish to be in that position. 50 years old, I should have accumulated a couple billions. You know, a couple billions, and you're just chilling. You're just living off that. Yeah. But we'll see. Only time will tell. Mobile services and excellence has been under maintenance for quite some time now. Is there a chance this will be resolved? I think it will be resolved, but you guys can actually just hit up customer service and bombard them. Bombard them. All right? Ask them, why are you guys down on your mobile money option? Why have you been down for this long? Right? Just bombard, you know, flood their DMs, flood the 24/7 support. Yeah, because I don't understand why it's down to now, to be honest. I still don't understand. I've been trying to understand. I just don't understand. Yeah. I've been trying to get information to like, hey guys, what's happening? And it's like, it's been down for maybe a month plus. Yeah. I don't understand. I really don't understand. But I think it's going to be back. Yeah. I'm back to work and glad you're back on the stream. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, yesterday was a holiday. It was a freaking holiday. Can you look at USD JPY? All right. Until stop losses hit, we hold gold. Okay. Would you sell if this candle closes bearish? You mean this one? Let's see. If this candle was to close, wait. There we go. If this candle was to close bearish like this, you mean looking for sell like this? Yeah, we have a 1 to 2 at this level, which is quite decent. Then we have a 1 to 3 somewhere here, quite decent, quite very decent. This might not play out. Those prices closing below 23.6. Maybe we can wait for this. Yeah, let's see. I'm not in the trade yet, but we'll see if price can close bearish and we can look for a trade. Like and share the stream, guys. Let's go. Top. We're almost at 20k likes on TikTok. Let's top, and then we can get 20k maybe. Yeah, let's go. No, I haven't executed this yet. If you're coming here and you're like, oh, you executed, no, I haven't yet. I'm just waiting to see if I could. All right. Do you have $1 million in your account? No, I don't have $1 million in my account. I have 2 kwacha. First time joining you here, trying to learn a few from the stream before class. Awesome, good to have you. Send me a WhatsApp too. First time here, first time coming across this, send me a WhatsApp message. I share a couple resources with you, all for free. All right. I have a couple resources that I do share with my people, and they prove to be very helpful. I think they could help you too. I think they would help you too. Candle close bearish. Yeah, candle close bearish. Not so much significant volume. I think the volume is building up here. Yeah. Bank cards for both Airtel and MTN work, so that's an alternative. Yeah, this guy says this, so you guys can listen to this guy if you want to. He says you can use a MasterCard. We call them MasterCards. Yeah, the cards you have on your mobile money. The stuff should work. I texted you on WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm gonna respond right now. Okay. I'm gonna respond right now. It's always nice trading with you. Okay. It's always nice having you on the stream. Why have you been refusing to work with Dr. Walovita? Did I ever tell you I refused? Did he offer me any work? Did he ever get to talk to me and work up? I've never spoken to Dr. Walovita or something. Never had a conversation with him. Not once. What does it do? Is a trader as well? I don't know. Shadrach, appreciate, shout out to you. Shadrach Kapenda. Okay. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Why are you not active on Facebook? My Facebook has a few issues, man. That's why I'm not active. When we solve them, I'll be back. I'll be back when we solve them. Are you gonna sell now? Maybe if this kind of closes bearish. It doesn't have a high. That's the only problem why I'm not selling yet. It's gonna close soon, so I'm gonna wait to see if it's gonna close bearish. Maybe if it does. Trading on my own, down to my last $10. Definitely joining your team. You need to. Wow, look at this candle right there. You need to. You will need to. And I don't recommend you starting to trade if you're broke or maybe you have your last money. All right. Mr. Nas, you're highly respected. Stay away from Walu, whatever. Okay. He's not respected? Okay. You guys saying a lot of stuff about Dr. something. Okay, this candle's going down. Maybe if it closes bearish, then we can look for this. Yeah. Maybe if it does close bearish, then we can look for this. What do you guys think? Yeah, maybe if it does close bearish, then we can look for this. It's got a long way to close though. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. How do you come on the stream and ask such a question? Oh, the guy's asking questions, right? Yeah, it's normal. Just ask whatever you want to ask. That's the reason why I come here. Answer questions and just like, you know, keep the energy as high as it should. It's okay to ask questions. Just ask whatever you want to ask. Be free to ask a question. Will you stream again in New York? I don't know. Hopefully, maybe I would. I'll stream a lot this week. I'm going to stream a lot this week. Just make sure you stay updated. Join my Telegram channel. You get updates there every single day based on what I'm doing, what I'm trading, what I have going on. Today, I might host a webinar. If you were invited, make sure you join. A few selected people were invited. And only people who've filled in the form that I have pinned in my bio on TikTok, I have pinned in my description on YouTube as well. There's a form pinned. Check it out. It says Forex course, right? Take that form, fill it up. Maybe you can get invited as well. I have a webinar I'm doing tonight. I invited a few selected people free. They're not paying anything. You could have been invited too if you fill up the form. Most likely you get an invitation. If you did, just wait. Maybe your turn is coming very soon. If you already filled in the form, I'll send you an invitation very soon. All right. As the day unfolds, I'm going to send you an invitation. If not today, I have another one on Thursday. Okay, I have another one on Thursday. So if you're not invited today, maybe you could join on Thursday. All right, so don't worry. Just check the link that's pinned in the description on my YouTube. It's also in my bio right now as I speak. It's in my bio on TikTok. There's a link in my bio right there. Check it out, and then you will figure out that if you fill up the form, you might get an invitation to the webinar we're doing. It's an exclusive webinar. A lot of people don't know about it because I didn't post about it. I didn't talk about it to anybody. I just sent it to my exclusive members. Everybody who fills in the form is some kind of like an exclusive member. All right. They fill in the form, they get access to my course, they stay updated with what I'm doing, and I keep providing them some kind of value in return. All right. So if you haven't, go check it out now. It's going to be very useful. So we're doing a webinar tonight. Very nice webinar. There's no recording for this webinar, unfortunately, because what's being shared is something that we also share in the paid courses. All right. So no recording provided because it's a once-off webinar. Whoever joins gets to take advantage of that information in that moment. All right. If you haven't, send a hi, ask for the link to the form. Just say, hey, I'm asking for the link to this form that can give me access to the webinar. Send a hi on WhatsApp now. Don't miss. It's tonight around 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I sit here tonight and I host this exclusive webinar. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. Yeah. I know you heard that. If you're on TikTok, there's a link in the bio. Yeah, there's a link in the bio. Why not sell now? You will see. We'll see. We'll see. This candle has 9 more minutes to close. We'll see. Someone says, how can I join your VIP? I have links everywhere, bro. Like, you can also send me a WhatsApp message and you could join the VIP. Yeah, I think we might get a trade here very soon. It's a risky one though, because that candle does not have a high. So we might want to wait for this candle to close. This candle has no high. This one. Candles without a high don't give the best confirmation. They really don't give the best confirmation. Because they don't have a high. Every candle needs to have a high and a low. You guys know that, right? So if it doesn't have that, it's just not the best for confirmation. You're not responding on WhatsApp. No, don't worry. I will respond. If you send a message, I'm going to respond. You see, I'm live now, so I'm going to respond. Let me ask one of my admins to get on it right now. Okay, it's done. Are your students invited? I told you, whoever is filled in that form gets an invitation. When is the demo challenge starting? We're supposed to start this month. We didn't manage to beat the deadlines to come up with the leaderboard. So when we're done with that, then we're gonna do it. Since I started trading like 2 weeks ago, I think I've seen you more than 3 times on the stream, I think. Do you also look at institutional levels when analyzing? Yeah, I do. Is it what do you call psychology levels? It's just a mismatch of words, but probably could be the same thing. Yeah, you see why this candle is not good for confirmation? It didn't have a high. You see that? Yeah, so we avoided. If we entered right here, imagine if we entered right here, okay? Right now, price would be almost at our stop if we entered right here. And you guys should learn something here. Every candle that does not have a high or does not have a low is not good for confirmation. The best candles for confirmation should have a high, a low, and a body. All right. The body should be clearly seen. So what I mean is this. All right. You guys know that every candle looks like this. All right. So it's got a body. Don't mind my drawing here. It's got a body like this. It needs to have a low. Okay. It also needs to have a high. So then if it has to go up, it's going to go up freely, kind of something like that. All right. Yeah. So if this is, let's say, a bearish candle, the next candle open here, it's going to create a high. Bearing in mind that we have a recent high, Okay, that price is failing, is going to fail to break if it's a bearish candle, most likely. So if this is recently bearish, the volume remains so strong towards the downside than the upside. It only becomes stronger if we break the high. Okay, if we break this high. Okay, but if we don't break that high, there's a high chance that price would create a high here and might never come back to it and go down. That's what happens most of the time. All right, so I use candles a lot personally to like confirm trades and like just, yeah. So I watch for things like this. Where is the high of the candle? Do we have a low? Do we have a body of the candle? You know, I use stuff like that a lot. So it helps me to know when exactly to get in. Yeah, because it's not just about the hype. Oh, because everybody is getting in sales, so let's all jump on sales. No, it's not all about that. It's really not all about that. Yeah, but what else are you guys trading? Let me know in the chat. What else are you guys trading? I can look at that as well. Okay, besides this gold asset, what else are you guys trading? Tell me what you're trading. My two favorite assets of all times, Nasdaq and gold. And I'm gonna be trading a lot of Nasdaq going forward as well. I have been, maybe I just don't share lots of trades around that, but I'm gonna be sharing more trades around that as well. Nasdaq. I do trade a lot of gold lately, but I'll be sharing a lot of trades around Nasdaq too. A lot of Nasdaq trades as well. It's been my all-time favorite. I'm so good at trading that asset than any other asset. I really know that. I took my time to just study and understand how this asset moves and all that stuff. For those that subscribe for the May advanced course, will they be added to the VIP? Of course, you get added to the VIP, you get added to the Discord. Yeah, we have a course starting this wait, it's this week actually. Yeah, it is. It's after tomorrow. Yeah, we have a advanced forex course starting after tomorrow. Yeah, you guys haven't joined that, please check out. There's a link pinned somewhere. Yeah, I think we have a decent amount of people who subscribe for that. It's always a decent amount because people are always looking for this value and they just want to learn more around it. So we have a course this Thursday and Friday. 28th is Thursday, so 28th and 29th. Yeah, 28th is Thursday, 29th is Friday. So we're doing a course 28th and 29th. Check it out. There's links pinned somewhere around the video or in the bio or somewhere in the description. Yeah, you find this very helpful as well. Trust me, you will. As long as the higher time frame, wait, always long. What are you saying? Always long at high. Okay, always looking at the higher time frame before you execute a trade. That's what you mean, I think. Yeah, I did look at the higher time frame already. I looked at the 4 hour. Look at what's happening on the 4 hour here. Notice this. If I do this, notice this. Notice this candle here. It did create a low, right? Yeah, it did create a low. It did create a high as well. It's failed to break the recent candle's high. It's broken the recent candle's low. There's a high probability it might come back and, you know, go down. If it doesn't, if it breaks the high, it can go up. Kind of, but it's still a long way to go. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, well, there's another time frame I like to use a lot lately. Let me show you guys. It's 45 minutes time frame. 45 minutes. It's a very good time frame as well. I've been enjoying using this as well. If you look at this here, this candle has already created a high and a low, and it wants to, it's closed actually. It's closed. It's gonna fill up this week if it does create a high first before it can go down. Yeah, kind of something like that. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we can do all this and just wait and see what price does eventually. Check out Nasdaq. All right, let's check out Nasdaq. Are you in any positions? No, I am not in any positions right now. absolutely not in any positions right now. But let's check out Nasdaq. Yeah, let's check out Nasdaq. What's the best time frame to analyze markets? There's nothing like a best time frame. You can, correlate time frames. Yeah, so you could have maybe one time frame you use for entry and exit, so you can have another one you use to understand like your overall bias. And yeah, personally that's what I do. But I have one time frame that I spend most of my time on, which is my entry and exit time frame, which in this case is the 15 minutes time frame. So I spend a lot of time on my 15 minutes time frame based off the fact that it's kind of like my entry and exit. I have about three. I have a 15 minutes time frame, I have a 5 minutes time frame, I've got a 30 minutes time frame. My all-time favorite had always been 30 minutes. Recently is a 15 minutes. Yeah. So maybe for you it could be 1 minute or 5. I don't know, depending on how how it works out for you. Personally, I use 15 and 30 minutes for entry and exit. Yeah. And then if I want to look at like my overall trend and like just understand the bias, I'll look at like 45 minutes or something. Yeah, let's look at Nasdaq. Let's go check out Nasdaq. Wow, look at this. One minute. Link to the phone. Okay. All right, so this is a 15 minutes time frame. I mean 45 minutes rather, 45 minutes time frame. Again, if you look at the 4-hour time frame. Whoa, you guys remember this analysis I did here? Look at this. I gave you guys this analysis the last time I was live here. Look at this. Yeah, this was a Friday. Yeah, if you go check out the stream on Friday, we looked at this. I mentioned of this exact level. Look at what happened. This was my Nasdaq analysis. Yeah, look at what happened. Price came. I think we analyzed this when price was like somewhere here during London session. Yeah, and then I mentioned, look, whatever price does here, watch out for this level. It's gonna come to this exact level. Someone says I remember. Yeah, I spoke about this on Friday. Rather, I discussed this on the stream that we had on Friday. Yeah. I think if you're watching out for these exact levels, you had a very good entry exactly there. Because price came there, bounced off that level and just took off. Yeah. When I see things like this, to be honest with you, when I see things like this, like even though I didn't take the trade personally, but if I come back and see that this is exactly what happened, it kind of gives me even more confidence in my trading strategy. Like there's that extra confidence that you get to have. Like, hey, you know what? Even though you didn't get the trade exactly there, but if price just did exactly what you had analyzed, it kind of means that you knew what you were talking about. Like maybe you knew what you were discussing or what you were analyzing or something like that. All right. I'm just telling you this also so that even though some of the things that we discuss on the stream, we don't get a trade on the stream sometimes, don't stop watching the levels off the stream. Because then if you kept watching this level exactly here, and I put this and I put that too, if you kept watching these exact levels off the stream, you most likely were going to get a trade. Yeah, so just don't take it, hey, whatever we discuss on the stream, if you didn't get a trade on the stream, he's not going to get a trade. No, I might end the stream maybe like shortly, but I'll still watch out for these exact levels that I discussed here. And I'll most likely take the same similar trades off the stream. All right. Anyway, this is by the way, but we looked at this on Friday. Go watch the Friday stream. You see me exactly talking about this right before this move. How many points? This is over 500 points before this 500 points move. Yeah. And then of course this week started off with a gap and then price moved up. But again, this was like, if we're looking at like last week's move, Friday, this was the move initially. Over 300 points. Yeah, that was a good one, to be honest. That was a good one. But anyway, that's the past. Let's look at today, right? it looks like price is also coming back to fill this gap here. You guys see what I see? There's a gap here. Price is coming firstly here. I'll put a line here. I'll put another line here. I don't know where these gaps came from, to be honest. Where these gaps come from, guys? What do you know about this? Where these gaps come from? Okay, so we have an area of interest. Our most recent level is this exhaustion here. It might not be of so much use right now because price is a little bit further away from it. But that's a recent area of interest we have. Now, it's recent because it was holding the price when price was kind of above it. If you take note, it rejected here. Price came here, it bounced off. It crossed this level. All right, and then came down here. Just give me a moment, guys. Alrighty, anyways, if you check here, we have Asian station low, London station open within Asian, and then now we're breaking Asian station low. This could be a good deal. Okay, if these candles keep closing below here, I do think that during New York, price might just, push further down to fill up this gap. Yeah, watch this, guys. Okay, watch this. If I leave the stream, watch this. Okay, watch these levels. Watch these levels. All right, just put them around your chart and something and watch them. There's a level here also. As long as price remains below it, this is like a recent support, right? Yeah, so you could do something like, if you took a trade, let's say here, you could do something like this and then look for something like that. Yeah, I think it looks good. It does look good. Let's see how this kind of closes anyway. Let's see. I could be interested in taking this. Yeah, I could really be interested. Trump texts on Sunday afternoon. Okay. What are the gaps in Nasdaq and how do you trade it? I think mostly we wait for price to fill the gaps. So kind of what we're looking at here. We could spot the highest point of the gap and the lowest point of the gap. In between here, price could come back, fill it. Well, that's not like a rule per se, but I think we've done that a couple of times that it's played out, and most traders do that also. I can't say there's consistency in this specific theory. I can't really say there's consistency in it. When I say consistency, I can't say that it eventually plays out exactly like this all the time. All right. But I think for most of the time, people do this. And I personally, I've done that too. And I think it's played out. Yeah, it wasn't a bad one. What's your entry confirmation? You mean for Nasdaq here? I haven't entered, no. But I'm going to wait to see if candles can close. Especially below this support. Then we can sell off. It looks like we're going to sell off here. Watch this, guys. Watch this. I posted my analysis in the community. Can you check? Let me check it right now. What are you saying inside there? Okay, let me see. What time did you post it? There's a couple of charts here. Okay, I see. J Warner. This is a gold analysis. So you're looking at you're trading swings. Okay. That's good. It's not a bad analysis. You're looking at the 1 hour time frame. I recommend, guys, if your account is small, please don't use higher time frames, all right, to trade, like for execution. All right. If your account is very small, your account is like this candle, does it have a high on gold? Yeah, it looks like it does have a high, but it's just like a very small high. We could get a trade here. Maybe in 5 minutes, it's going to close and stuff. I don't know. But I think I'm going to execute one position here. Based off the volume I'm seeing, I'm going to execute one position right exactly here. Yeah. And maybe odd positions in 5 minutes if the candle closes. If the candle closes. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. The reason why I entered one position is because the candle hasn't closed, so I don't have confirmation. I only get confirmation when the candle closes. So no candle close, to me, no confirmation as much. And even if it was like impulse, it has to be on critical levels. This is not a critical level. Yeah, it's just one of the levels that, you know, is there, but it's not like a critical level per se. Yeah, we'll see. Let's wait and see. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be a good one. We'll see. What else are you guys trading? Let me look at it. Let me look at whatever you guys are looking at as well. Gold is closing bearish. It might, because the candle closes in like 2 minutes, I think. 3 minutes, I think. What's the best hour to analyze the markets? Like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. This comes down to 2 sessions, to be honest. Because 6, 7 is like post-Asian. Yeah. So if you trade post-Asian, then that's a good time. I trade London. I can trade Asian itself. I can trade New York. But as for New York, I trade around 2 p.m. As for London, I trade around 8. Right? It doesn't mean 8 and then jump in. No. It means 8. Look at the price action. Is it providing any kind of opportunities that are favorable in that moment? All right. So like if I was to take this trade, it's obviously as well based off confirmation, right? Of course, sessions plays a huge role as well. What session I'm trading in, are we breaking a recent session's low or it's high, and stuff like that plays a huge role as well. Yeah, let me inform my VIP here that I have a trade coming up soon. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, you guys can join this platform here. If I take a trade and I'm adding positions or whatever, short trade and stuff, I always set it inside here. So this week, no trade so far, but I have a trade coming up. If this closes bearish, it's rejecting now, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Yeah, but we'll see. I hope to, because if you look at this, there's a level right somewhere here. If I do this here, there's a small level right here. I hope, okay, the candle close doesn't look so good, but I have one position running. It's not the craziest, so I'll just leave it run and see if it could, if the candle could come down close here. Let me just indicate, I think a close below 45 what, 45 20, 45 25, Yeah, it closed below 45.25. Should be a good indication. It has to close below. We'll see. We'll see. What pair is that? It's gold. It's gold. Help me like and share the stream, guys. If you're on TikTok, tap the screen. Tap. It helps the stream. It always does help the stream. London session opens at 10. No, it doesn't. London session opens at 8. It wants to make a big wick on the 30 minutes before going down. Probably. Can we enter now? Nah, I wouldn't say you do now. Just wait. What's your view on being a signal? What's your view on being in a signal group? I think you need signal group if you don't know, if you haven't really established consistency, maybe. All right. But if you have no idea about the markets, you don't need a signal group. Because then the thing is that you might join a signal platform, but you don't know much. You might still lose on winning trades. All right. Let's say, for instance, I add you in this VIP, right? Because it's also a signal group. All right. It's a signal platform. This one. If you don't know what to do, you might still lose on winning trades. All right. Yeah. So I don't think it's wise to join a signal group if you have no idea about the markets. I think you need to have some kind of education. All right, some kind of education. It's not bad, to be honest, because then you could join to like cross check with your analysis, right? Yeah, you could, especially if you join the right groups. The guys who are really good, they're very consistent. They post good trades at least most of the time. Maybe they have a few bad trades, what and stuff like that. All right, but I think if you don't have any much information around these markets, it's not wise for you to join a signal group. It's just not. I would not recommend that. Yeah. But hey, talking of signal groups, guys, join the VIP. Send me a WhatsApp now. Ask to join the VIP. My next trade, obviously, I'll send it inside the VIP. All right. Yeah. My sure next trade, I'm gonna send it inside there. All right. I'm waiting for sell here. Yes. But I haven't confirmed fully that it's going to drop. Okay, I'm waiting to see if it can break this level here and then we could get in. I have a position running. It's not just a tester position. I call these tester positions. Okay, yeah, but I mean, officially, if I get a trade, I always send it in here. So we haven't gotten a trade here yet. So if I get one, if I leave the stream, join the VIP, get the trade with me as well. All right, so that you don't miss out. I like them to test my own system. Like, why are they joining? Why are they joining where I would or wouldn't? Yeah, I think it's a good thing. Like, if you join, like, for instance, I have a free one. You join the free one with your strategy. You test. If I get a trade, does it align with how you trade? Why am I entering them? Did you also spot an entry around that same level? Long term, if you see, let's say, 20 trades or 10 trades in a month, whatever, you could still learn from that. It could align with how you trade in a sense, right? So I do recommend the signal platforms if you have some information. If you don't have, it's the worst decision you can make. Yeah, gold is taking its time, to be honest. It really is taking its time. But like I told you, as long as it remains below this level, a sell could happen at the break of this 45.25. But if it crosses above here, it might go back to this area of interest. So there's two things I'm watching out for here. If it closes below here, I'm gonna look for sells, yes. If it closes above this 23 level, it might go back to this area here. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Have I missed? No, you haven't missed anything. Check out Nasdaq. Sure, let's look at Nasdaq. It's back up here too. Yeah, I don't think it's ready to go down yet. We might need to wait a little bit. my realization is Nasdaq normally moves a lot during New York session. You've probably seen that, right? It can move in London, yes, but it normally moves a lot during New York session. So maybe waiting for that. Guys, I'll end the stream here. I'll come back again, probably. I need to rush somewhere. I'm talking to somebody here. There's something I need to deliver. Supposed to deliver at 10. I'm already like 30 minutes late. So I just thought I'd do a stream before that. At least I gave you guys ideas. Hopefully you liked the stream, enjoyed it. Watch out for all the levels I discussed here. I do think price is gonna play out around those levels. If you want the trades, like I said, if I take a short trade, I'll send it in the VIP. You guys can join the VIP platform. Okay? Yeah, this is what we call a VIP platform. I don't even know why we call these platforms VIP. Maybe we should, I think I should change it. Why is it called a VIP platform? You know, let's just call it something different, right? Why is it called a VIP platform? Is it because they're very important people? Why did we call it a VIP platform? Why? Why did we call this a VIP platform? Whatever. All right, guys. I'll see you. Maybe I'll come back in New York session. Yeah. Maybe. No, let me not say maybe. Let me say I will come back in New York session around 2 p.m. All right? To see if we got a trade or if we're getting a trade and just like align with the price action. Yeah, but hopefully you enjoyed it. I come here at least like for an hour or so, then I just discuss a few things and we close it up. But hopefully you like the stream. Watch out for what is happening on the markets. I think there's opportunities this week, much better than last week. I think this week has a lot to offer. It's just about timing. I think you just time the entries and you could get something out of it. Yeah, thanks for the stream. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Yeah, all right, guys, enjoy, have fun.